Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with the second video. And today's topic is gonna be 7 signs God is preparing you for a relationship. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, 7 signs God is preparing you for a relationship. All right. Y'all, I'm not gonna say any names, y'all, but I like this young brother. He gave me a call where he booked a one-on-one session with me, and he was speaking to me about, man, when it's gonna be my time to have a girlfriend, when am I gonna be able to be in a relationship, and stuff like that. And so he don't know I'm making this video, but hopefully he watched this video, and maybe this can go into depth, of what we was speaking about, because he booked a certain amount of time, right? But I want to make this video for anybody, well, like my man, but anybody who is in a situation to where they want a relationship bad, right? They just want to be with someone. They're tired of being single, right? They're tired of having to spend their days alone, right? Because, I get it, y'all. Chosen one or not, don't nobody want to die alone. Don't nobody want to be by themselves forever, okay? What is it to have the whole wide world and no one to share it with, right? Male or female. And so in this video, I want to speak about 7 signs of how God is preparing you for a relationship. Yes, the relationship that you prayed for, the relationship that you are being prepared for, the relationship that you are longing for, okay, or desiring. Yes, God is preparing you for a relationship. So pay attention to these signs, y'all. All right. We're going to go ahead and get directly into this video. But before we do so, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get into it, chosen ones. Number 1, he's protecting you from romantic bondage. All right. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, he's protecting you from romantic bondage. All right. Listen, y'all. Romantic bondage is basically you building a romantic bond with a male or female, right? When you are building these bonds, this is how soul ties get involved, because at some point you're gonna have sex, right? And you're gonna have a soul tie, okay? You're gonna be romantically attached to this person, and so maybe you are the person who is not ready for attachments yet. Maybe you are that person who's not ready, to be in a relationship yet. And so this is why God has to prepare you. All right. He's protecting you from romantic bondage. Okay. So you may say, Reno, this is why everybody is ghosting me. Yes, because God is protecting you from that bondage. All right. Either they're not going to be able to treat you right and they're going to infect you. Remember, y'all, the enemy is infectious. All right. I think that's a word, y'all, but we're going to ride with infectious. Okay. He's going to try to infect you with negativity, toxicity. All right. Do y'all know what happened when you take a pizza out too early? Do y'all know what happened when you take the cake that you just, battered up and got everything right? You put the icing on it. Do you know what happens when you take it out early? Okay, it's going to fall down. And so this is what God is protecting you from. He don't want you to fall down. He don't want you to be tarnished. He don't want you to be, destroyed. He don't want that. So he's protecting you from romantic bondage. This is why he's not allowing nobody that you are talking to, dating, okay, calling yourself, forcing a relationship on. He's not allowing it to prosper, because he's trying to keep you away from romantic bondage. All right. Somebody drop in the comments and say, protect me, God. Okay. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, protect me, God. So this is the number 1 sign. He is protecting you from romantic bondage. All right. He don't want you to get, close to people like that, because he's trying to protect you from yourself or them. All right. Simple as that, y'all. Number 2, the second sign is going to be this, family. God is pushing you towards self-improvement. Right. God is pushing you towards self-improvement. So he's trying to get you in position to where you have all your ducks in a row. Okay, that goes from just, straight up reading more, right? Getting your mind right, expanding your vocabulary. How can you have a relationship when y'all don't have nothing to talk about? All y'all can talk about is pizza, hot dogs, sex, going to the movies, going to, this restaurant, right? What's going on social media, who died yesterday, just very surface level things. But when God is giving you somebody, he wants to give you an intellectual partner. He wants to give you somebody that you can talk to on a deeper level. And so what he's doing is helping you build up your vocabulary, right? Maybe you got to work on your body. Yep, maybe you got to work on your body, whether that's losing weight or, shaping up. Whatever the case is, he wants you to be the highest version of yourself whenever that person come in, because, anybody can get something, but how long can you sustain it? How long can you keep it, right? I can go out here right now and go get me what you call a scat pack. I can go get me a scat pack right now. But when it comes to them payments, will I be able to sustain it, right? Now, maybe for myself I can, y'all, but that's besides the point. The point is, y'all, when you get something, right, are you fully equipped? Okay, are you fully equipped to be able to sustain that? Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? And so God is pushing you towards self-improvement. Maybe you need to get you some education, all right? Maybe you need to, get certain things done, all right, to be considered a full-on adult. All right, to be a respectable adult, okay? If you're not, in a position to where you got all your ducks in a row, all your priorities in order, who is going to prioritize you? If you're not prioritizing yourself, if you're not prioritizing your education, if you're not prioritizing your income, right? What do you do for work? What do you do for work? God is protecting you from all these things, y'all. Do you know that the reason why, and this is like a little side thing, but do y'all know the reason why marriages, if you look statistically and numerically, okay, the reason why marriages fail, number one statistic says finances, right? How can you say you want a healthy relationship and your finances is not right? And I'm more so speaking towards my fellas when it comes to finances, right? I'm not saying that women don't have to come with nothing to the table, because it's just not fair, okay? Unless the man is at that point where he's like, hey, I got it like that, right? Where he's making over $70,000 a year, okay? Maybe 60, but really about $70,000 a year is respectable, okay? To where you're able to lead an adult life. You're able to lead, your wife and your kids, whatever the case is. But the point of what I'm saying is, how can you ask for a relationship when your pockets ain't right? Okay, I mean, again, y'all, God is pushing you towards self-improvement. Bottom line, he wants you to be the better version of yourself whenever he sends his creation towards you, right? Because he's working on them as well, okay? Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 3. And that is, he's hiding a relationship from you. Yep. He's hiding a relationship from you. What does that mean? Okay. So, when we are not good managers, when we are not a person or people who can sustain something, he's going to keep it away from us. Okay. What do you mean by that? So let's just say I'm 16 years old, right? And, I want a car. And so the car that my mom buys me is I keep using this car, y'all, but we're going to use it again. A Toyota Camry 1997, right? Because that was my first car in high school that I ever had. I put $400 on it, and my mom, she met me with $400, so it was an $800 car, right? So we're going to use the Toyota Camry 1997, y'all, my first car. And let's just say, that's what I got, right? This kid, let's just say I was like, you know what? I don't want this car. I don't want it because my friends, they got the Scat Pack. My friends, they got the Mercedes Benz. They got a BMW. They riding large to high school. Why can't I have it? Why can't I have it? Well, the reason why is because, you're not able to take care of it, right? I got to see if I can trust you with this Toyota Camry 1997 before you get this Scat Pack 2025, right? You can't you ain't ready for it. You're not ready. So I'm going to hide that car from you. Y'all following what I'm saying? So why would God bless you with the woman of your dreams, okay, when you're still dreaming? That probably went across your head. Why would he trust you with the woman of your dreams when you are still dreaming? Meaning you are still sleeping on life, right? You're not ready. He got to hide you from her, right? Or you're going to be the one tarnishing her, or you're going to be the one who is not, ready, okay? And she's going to walk away anyway, right? Same thing for a woman. Why would he give you a man? Why would he give you, the man of your dreams, okay? When you're not able to sustain the household that you're in right now, right? You can't run a household, if you don't understand the importance of cooking, cleaning, and all these different things. And of course, y'all, they get very sticky because let's just say the woman don't know how to cook. Well, then if the man has finances, then what can he do? He can pay for food. So you know what? It's gonna always boil down to what works for that man and that woman, because I know some men who don't care if their woman don't cook, right? But what I'm saying is how can you expect to have a boyfriend, right, who's later going to become your husband if you don't understand how to take care of the simple things, like just cleaning up after yourself, right? Just like, taking care of your own priorities, right? He's going to hide you from that man because maybe you're going to drain him. Okay, maybe you're going to run him away. Maybe you haven't worked on your attitude or your mouth enough. All right, just maybe. Follow what I'm saying? And so you have to understand that, he's going to hide you from a relationship, or he's going to hide a relationship from you because you will destroy it. A blessing too soon is like not having a blessing at all, y'all. Let me say it once again. A blessing too soon is like not having a blessing at all. Make sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Moving on to the next one, y'all. Number 4. It's going to be this, y'all. He's using isolation to groom you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, he's using isolation to groom you. Okay, and so sometimes we need to be by ourselves, right? Have y'all ever heard the term of date yourself? Okay, date yourself sometime. Get to know who you are. Okay, how can you understand another person when you don't even understand you? Right? You want to date this person, date that person, date this person, and then you wonder why you get lost because you haven't found you first. You get lost in this man's eyes. You get lost in this woman's body, right? You get so attached and you wonder why they want to detach from you because you are lost trying to find yourself another person. But first, you got to find you. And so this is why God says, date yourself. Somebody drop in the comments and say, date yourself, right? Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, narcissistic, and it sounds like this is psychotic, but no, you got to date yourself. Take yourself to the movies. Take yourself out to eat, right? Take yourself to a basketball game. Take yourself somewhere so you're able to understand who you are. So by that time, when you do meet the right one, you will never get lost into them. You will more so appreciate them. It's a big old difference, y'all, okay? Moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 5. God is teaching you patience, okay? God is teaching you patience. And so when you are in a relationship, you got to learn how to be patient with your significant other. You got to learn how to be patient with your marriage partner. You got to be patient. I mean, even this don't got nothing to do with it, but even when you get kids, you have to be patient, because if you plan on being in a relationship and if it's going how it's supposed to go, meaning it's elevating different levels, relationship, fiance, marriage, moving in, whatever the case is, once it's going through that process, at some point, you're going to have a kid. So you got to have patience for the kid. You can't be like Brenda's had a baby and she ain't got the patience and she throw the baby in the trash. All right. And that was a real story, by the way, y'all. So I'm not even trying to make fun, but it's just a real life thing, y'all. You have to have patience for your partner, right? You can't be one of those ladies who, I'm just going to go back home with my mama. I'm going to go back home with my daddy. No, you're going to go in the room and y'all going to figure this thing out. Right? But God won't bless you with it because you don't have the patience. You got to have patience when you're talking about being inside of a relationship, y'all. I didn't make the rules. This is how it is. This is how it is, y'all. All right, just like my boy Montel, this is how we do it. That's how you do it. I'm just being honest, y'all. Okay, moving on to the next one, family. Number 6 is gonna be this, y'all. You're learning self-control. Okay, you are learning self-control. So, self-control is very important to know, because, this right here is the difference between a domestic violence charge, cheating, okay, adultery. This is the difference between overspending, the difference between overindulging. I mean, it's the difference, y'all, between falling into temptation. All right, when you have that self-control, you are able to overlook and dodge a lot of different things. You are able to get around a lot of different things when you are able to understand the importance of self-control. All right. And so, a lot of times, y'all, we don't have it. Right, we have to go through some things in life to gain it. Right, we got to see some things to understand it. Right, and more importantly, y'all, self-control is something that, it's an attribute that we all need, especially when you're talking about being inside of a relationship. And this is what God is giving you right now. He's giving you the power of self-control. This is why he is preparing you for the relationship versus allowing you to step into the relationship. Make sense, y'all? He's preparing you for the relationship instead of allowing you to step in the relationship, right? So you are learning self-control. And once you learn self-control, you are going to be more of a compatible partner, right, to the person that you are in a relationship with. All right, simple as that, y'all. Moving on to the next one is going to be number 7. And that is, God is giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. God is giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is what God is giving you. And the reason why he is giving you that is because you have to understand that communication is great, but communication with no comprehension is terrible, right? I mean, I can sit here and talk all day, but if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, well, that's so what for a 17-minute video, right? But if y'all can understand and comprehend my analogies, my points, right, my examples, now we getting somewhere, because we're stepping into transformation, right? I would say this, y'all. Information with no transformation is useless, right? Information with no transformation is useless. If I give you information and you're not able to transform and apply that, then it's useless. What are we talking about? Okay, so it's very similar to this, y'all. God is giving you the knowledge and wisdom with understanding, okay, about a relationship. You got to understand how it operates. No different from money. You got to learn how money works. What is the stock market? Okay, what is fraction reserve banking? Okay, what is cryptocurrency? What is real estate? What is a business? Right? What is a high yielding savings account? Are y'all following what I'm saying? You have to become financially literate. All right, you got to talk the language of money in order to understand money. And so before God bless you with a relationship, he wants you to understand the relationship. All right, understand what makes a person mad, what makes a person happy. Understand what keeps people together. Understand what multiplies y'all happiness. Right, it's a whole nother ball game when you understand how to multiply the happiness. All right. You want to be happy within abundance, but you will never be able to do that if you don't have that knowledge, wisdom with understanding. Understand me? Okay, but with that being said, y'all, this is the second video, y'all. 7 signs God is preparing you for a relationship. I hope this answered the question for my brother, man, because I wasn't able to, give him the whole 9, y'all. But in this video right here, I hope this should answer everybody's, questions about when I'm gonna get in a relationship, when a relationship gonna find me. I know my man gonna find me. No, he won't. No, he won't. If you're not doing what you need to do. Okay, that girl ain't gonna find you, bro. That woman is not gonna find you if you're not doing what you need to do. In fact, you should put yourself in position to attract them, right? They're not gonna find you. You're going to attract them. And that's how they're going to find you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? But anyway, I'll be going on this forever, y'all, in the day. 7 signs God is preparing you for a relationship. Let's go ahead and do the recap. Number 1, he's protecting you from romantic bondage. Number 2, God is pushing you towards self-improvement. Number 3, he's hiding a relationship from you. Number 4, he's using isolation to groom you. Number 5, God is teaching you patience. Number 6, you're learning self-control. And number 7, God is giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right. So with that being said, y'all already know how we do. If you would like to purchase any one of these Yes Sir t-shirts, purchase any one of my books, enroll into my social influence course, or book a one-on-one session with me, you can do so by clicking the link inside my description. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.